Okay. I have a whiteboard here, and I'm having to use my mouse to write with, so please forgive me for that. So what I did is here I have the first inequality, and I know that I need to solve this for y so that it's easier to graph, so I just added this 5x to both sides, which gave me y is less than 5x minus 1. And then for my second inequality, I did the same thing, and to get y by itself here, I just added this x to both sides, which gave me y is less than x plus 4. And I just went ahead here and drew this 1 in front of this x, so we would know that the slope is the 1 over the 1. Okay, so let's go and graph the first inequality. Our y-intercept here is the -1, so we can go to our y-axis on our graph. Clear that out. Go to our y-axis on our graph. First we need to make sure that we're on the line tool and dashed, because both of these inequalities are less than, they are not equal to. So we need a dashed line. Alright, so over here, -1 on the y-axis, that's one of our points, 0, -1 on that line. And since our slope was 5 and then over 1, I want to go up 5 because it's positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right 1 because that was positive 1. And when you click to plot that second point, the line automatically appears, and you can tell that it's dashed as long as you have this dashed feature. And then for the shading, going back to our whiteboard here, since this is less than, we're going to shade below the line. And you may prefer to use a test point, and if so, if you tested any of the points on this right side of the graph, you would see that it would make the inequality true. I prefer the above or below, just because that I can see that easier, but either way is fine. Below this line here would be underneath, which is this side. Alright, now we're going to go back to the whiteboard for the second inequality, which is here. Our y-intercept this time is the positive 4, so we can go to our graph. Make sure you're on your line tool again and dashed. So I'm going to go on the y-axis up to positive 4 and plot one of my points there. And then my slope was positive 1 over positive 1, so I'm going to go up and to the right. When you click to make that second point again, your line appears. And it is dashed, so that's good. We're less than again, so we know we're going to be shading below this line here. Okay, which is going to shade everything below. But the overlapping is what we really need, so I'm going to delete that last shading because I know that's not where these two shadings overlap. They overlap over here, so this should be what you need. I hope this was helpful.